Hi there, Malcolm here with my 28th video for Wyrmberg Games, and today I'll be bringing you a Kickstarter unboxing for Twisted Cryptids by Unstable Games. Let's have a look. So we have the main box with a beautiful lenticular front cover. The expansion, Cryptid Culture, also with a gorgeous lenticular cover, and Twisted Cryptids playmat bundle box. That's not lenticular, but very gorgeous as it is. And card sleeves. They say Twisted Cryptids on them, or at least the packages do, but it looks like they come in a number of different sizes, which is nice. Having just said that, I have been sleeving the cards straight after filming, and I noticed that the cards do have this little torch symbol on them. So that's a naked card, and that's a card with a sleeve on it. It has the extra torch on the back. So they're not just blank card sleeves, they do add a little extra detail, which is quite nice. There it is on the back of the Bigfoot card and the back of a hidden trait card. Again, it adds that torch symbol. Alright, so the first box then. Ooh, look at that. So they've got their silhouettes and the actual creatures. That's really cool. So we have a rule book, very useful, featuring some fun artwork as well. Nice. The game board. Ooh, that's different. There you go. So we've got 6 different regions, and looks like the score tracker along the top. So we've got the Crystal River, Pine Hill Park, Maple Lake, Scenic Swamp, Witch Ridge, and Crooked Chasm. Very nice, and I do like this weird foldable board. That's different. A sponge. A bag of myth tokens. These are your points. A bag of hunters, as represented by a bear trap type thing. A bag of hikers, represented by a walking boot. And a bag of researchers, represented by, I suppose, the magnifying glasses. Or they could be flasks. Magnifying glasses or flasks, do you think? It has them at an angle. Must be magnifying glasses. Either would work. A little thing of hidden traits. And in the Kickstarter version, we get 6 blank ones as well for your own style of game. And reveal your real deals. Do not reveal your decoys or hoaxes. Reveal your sightings. And different ways of scoring. Okay, cool. A bag of hiding spot tokens. 3 of each for each creature. First player crown. A pack of big cards. These are lenticular as well, so there's Bigfoot there. There's can we do it? Let's get it out of the packet. Tilt them, it's easier. So there's your silhouette. Ah, these are nice. So Bigfoot, Chupacabra. It looks like they all have their own abilities. Yoink, Awu, Squeaker's a jackalope. Gulp, the Loveland frog. Mothman is Stare. Those eyes. Nessie is Breach. And, oh, it looks like it's the same again. And the same again, but not lenticular. So you can choose to have cool or not so cool. Very nice. And there's a spaceship one as well. There's something to do with the UFOs on there. Nice. I have little meeples for each of the creatures I've shown you. So that's the frog, there's the jackalope, there's Bigfoot, Mothra, Chupacabra, and Nessie. We also have some big things here. What have we got here? We've got a camper van, that's a truck, playing with a satellite dish on the top, or is it an ice cream van? one or the other. Mobile Lab Meeple. Okay, Mobile Lab, and that's a hunting rig apparently. A unicorn and a UFO beaming down or up. Cool. That's a hazard token. No, it's a sinkhole token. What is it sinking about? I don't know. And we have a pack of plastic card dividers. Nice little squiggly effect on them. Very nice. And 2 packs of cards. That's all we got. We've got Twisted Cryptids, things like Strong Lure 2 Hunters, Lure 1 Hunter or Extract 2 Humans, Attract 1 Researcher or Lure 2 Hikers. So it looks to be about moving humans around the board, either to or from certain locations, and presumably you score depending on how many of what type of person you have in your region. This one's got a UFO at the back. Now, something's afoot. Yeah, there you go. So you get positive points for explorers, not explorers, what are they? Researchers, yeah. So you get positive points for researchers, negative points for hunters, and no points at all for explorers, for hikers. In that one, yeah, they're all different. So depending on what you've got, so you've got silhouettes, hoaxes, off the grid Gary. So presumably these are for Bigfoot then. So each, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or each cryptid gets 9 cards of silhouettes, hoaxes, decoys, such as fake footprints, and the real deal. There he is, having a snooze. Bigfoot Dreams. Well, they're really nicely done. Slobber Clobber Real Deal for the frog thing. Yeah, I love the artwork. It's very fun, nice and cutesy. Decoy, Swan Lake Boat. There we go, that's obviously for Nessie. Oh, lovely. Oh yeah, they've got them printed on the back of these other cards as well, so it can quickly see whose is whose is whose. There we go, very nice. Well, they're nice textured cards as well. It's almost a shame to put them in the sleeves, but we'll protect them. Of course I'm going to sleeve them. And then we've got, what's next? Events. Divide and conquer. Distribute hunters from the site to the most hunters to adjacent sites. Extract 1 hiker from the site with the most hikers. Attract 2 researchers to the site with the fewest humans. So they presumably happen once a turn or something and have extra effects on the movement of people around the maps. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. They all have the same sort of a thing of moving certain humans around. Very nice. So even though you've got plans of where things are going to go, that's going to scupper or help. And we've got 2 more things. We've got some very colourful unicorn cards. That's the backs. Own 51% of the site. Move all hiding spots on the site of the unicorn to their corresponding stacks. They look like more effects, but tied into the unicorn somehow. And then we've got the UFO cards as well. Resolve this effect a number of times, X times. Abduct 1 human. If the site has no humans, move the UFO 1 site clockwise instead. So a whole bunch of abducting going on there as well with the UFO. And a quick perusal of the rules. It looks like the unicorn and the UFO, as well as big vehicle pieces, are all expansions. There's 3 separate expansions. You can play one of them or all 3 just to add different elements to the game as well. So that's cool. And that's everything in the box. That's what the box looks like with most of everything out. Very nice. Presumably I don't need that if I've got the card dividers. And as always, check under the tray. Is there anything under the tray? Not this time. Okay, cool. Always look, you never know. Well, that's rather nice. Yeah, so essentially at the beginning of the game, a player will choose a cryptid and they get 3 hidden tokens which they put on this board here. And during the course of the game, the 3 different human types will appear on these boards and you get to move them around. And then, crucial moments, an area which has the most humans on it will attempt to chase down the hidden cryptids in that area. And you'll score points according to what cards those matching cryptids will reveal. But there's also benefits from not revealing yourself, ever. So it's a sort of area control game, but with a difference. Quite nice. The vehicles expansion looks like it adds another element to how the humans move around the map. The unicorn expansion adds a whole element of chaos, as the unicorn has effects depending on where it is. And the UFO one turns the game into a sort of semi-cooperative style game where during the course of the game it will abduct humans, and once it fills up one of its rows on the abduction card, it wins the game. So I suppose not only are you trying to get the most points for yourself, but you're also trying to make sure the humans are avoiding the UFO as much as you can. Cool, on to the expansion then. Cryptid Culture. Again, these are absolutely glorious. And sound good too. Exclusive edition expansion. So that comes with the rule book. Quite a thin one. And it comes with 2 new cryptids. The Jersey Devil, Make a Deal, and the Lizard Person. Act Casual. Very nice. And it looks like they act normally in terms of they're completely compatible with the original game. There's nothing special in terms of they can only be used with the expansion. So very nice. And they're their corresponding meeples. They're fun. Some more myth tokens, more hiding spots for the 2 new cryptids, and cultist tokens. Some more dividers, a stack of these cards, well actually mini boards. Ooh, so we've got the Cult of Attraction, Command Your Destiny. So there's the lore of the cult, folds out, and you've got some lovely artwork. Obviously somewhere where you put your cultist tokens, and you've got 3 rituals, which are presumably unique to each one. So you've got the Cult of Attraction, the Cult of Hunger, holding a knife and fork there. Okay, the first ritual's the same, but the other 2 are unique to each of the cults. Satisfy your cravings. Cult of Night, unleash your power. Ooh. Showing off the big guns. Influence level, okay. Cult of Mystery, embrace the enigma. All very mysterious. Cult of Passage, navigate the wilds. Which, I have no memory of this place. Cult of Whispers, seize control. Oh, that's it. So there's, what's that, 6 of those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, very nice. Some more hidden traits. And again, they look to be fully compatible with the base game. There's nothing about cultists or there, so that's 4 extra cards to add to the base game. And there is a little symbol in the corner there to denote the fact that it comes from the expansion. If you want to go all vanilla again. Stack of cards here. And we have more events. These do seem to be directly linked to cultists. So if you're playing the vanilla game, you need to get rid of those. Otherwise, you add those to the main game. 9 cards each for the 2 new cryptids. The quality of these are gorgeous. I love the look and the feel and the smell. Very nice. And what have we got here? And more of the standard hand cards with the new ability called Rummage, which I think you discard a card, then draw a card. Hence there's a whole load of new rummage options as well to try and improve what you have in your hand. Very nice. And that was it. And everything has a place to go into in the tray. Anything hidden underneath it? No. Okay, cool. And it basically looks like you add cultist tokens to the map, and they're another means of scoring, and you can then activate your rituals to do various things as well. So I wouldn't say it adds a huge amount to the game, but I think sometimes some expansions really overcomplicate what the game does, and to add just a little extra bit, yeah, it's quite nice. Essential, I wouldn't have said so necessarily, but it does give you 2 new cryptids, which are fully compatible with the base game, and why not? And then finally, we have the Playmat Bundle Box. And at the top, we have acrylic standees. Now, the little meeples that you get in the base game each represent each of the cryptids, and they literally sit on the top of the board on the score track for the scoring. And that's all they do, so these are kind of completely unnecessary, but I'll just pick one out at random. The base and the bit, put the 2 together. Why wouldn't you have this? You've got the silhouette on one side. Isn't that just ridiculous? There was an option to get the actual figures as well, but I wasn't prepared to pay that for something completely unnecessary. But this was obviously just within my budget, and so we'll do another one. That's awesome. Here's the Mothman. And his silhouette is hilarious. Look at that. Oh, these are glorious. I mean, they're quite big as well. That's not a bad size. Maybe I've got stuff in here I've not got. There's another expansion I could have got. Ooh, I've got standees here for things I've not got. Or decided I spent enough. This guy, base on, there he is. A big worm guy. I mean, really cool, but I have no idea what that is. It wasn't in the boxes, so did I miss something? Maybe to be added at a later date. Oh, anyway, got a huge bag of goodies there. So there's Nessie. Who else? Ooh, whoever that is. There's Bigfoot. They're a bit like the creatures from King of Tokyo. Jackalope, Jersey Devil, Chupacabra, and Lizard Person. From another expansion to be got. Anyway, that's all that. We also have a box of neoprene mats. Not if you picked your cryptid, you got your standee of unnecessariness, and you got your 9 cards and your hiding spaces. You also get, oh, these are amazing, look at that. A play area to put all your stuff down onto. Oh, that's just glorious. Let's do one more. What should we do? Do the purple one. And they got wrapped up these nice Velcro strips. Oh wow! Look at that. Oh, I like those. I like those a lot. Should we do one more? Let's do one more. What's this one? Look at that guy. Who is that? That's a jackalope, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Oh, very nicely thought out. The whole bundle of them. Oh, got 2 other things. Also have one of these. What's that? Ah, little mat to put all the humans who aren't in play. What was it? There was hikers, hunters, and investigators, scientists, sort of thing. And one more, which has place to put all your decks. So you've got your event deck, discard pile, and the hand deck and discard pile for that, presumably. 4 spaces for the cards listed on. Bottom of the box has a nice ribbed tray to hold the rolled mats in place. Anything hidden under that? Nope. Oh, there we go. I think this is a delightful collection of stuff. I think gotta look up the missing cryptids because I've got 2 standees and 2 glorious neoprene mats for something I haven't got. So fill in the gap of that for some point. But apart from that, really happy with this. It looks really well made. The game looks quite fun in terms of getting the 3 different types of people into the areas you want them to. You know, you don't want the hunters, you want the hikers, or you want the you do want the hunters, but you don't want the hikers. And the cards that you reveal, whether it's your silhouette or the real thing or decoy, at the beginning of the game you get to choose create 3 stacks with them and choose the order in which they're going to appear in each stack. So you do have a little bit of precognizance of what's going to happen, but of course what is actually going on at the time when the cards are revealed is very different. There you go. I hope you enjoyed watching me unbox that lot. Got to get it all back in the box. Did you back Twisted Cryptids? Have I whetted your Twisted Cryptids appetite? Comments down below please, but as usual, if you have nothing nice to say, then please keep it to yourself. Thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe and other YouTubey things if you want. You don't have to. And until next time, see you later.